says, and to the angel in the church of Philadelphia, write, he who is holy, he who is true, he who has the key of David, he who opens and no man can shut, and shut and no man can open, says these things. I know your works. Look, I have set before you an open door, and no man can shut it. And for you have a little strength, and have kept my word, and have not denied my name. Look, I will make those who have the synagogue of Satan, who say they are Jews and are not, but lie. Look, I will cause them to come and show reverence at your feet, and to know that I have loved you, because you have kept my word. And because you have kept my word about patient endurance, I will also keep you from the hour of trial, which will come upon the whole world to test those who live on the earth. Look, I am coming quickly. Hold on to what you have, so that no man takes your crown. Look at that. Him who overcomes, I will make the pillar in the temple of my God, and will never go out. And I will write on him the name of my God, and the name of the city of my God, which is the new Jerusalem, which comes down out of heaven from my God. And I will write on him my name. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the church. So far, this is the only church who has good recommendations from Christ. Yes, very good recommendation. And look at that. Number one, Christ said he has set an open door before them that nobody can shut. The Bible said, though they have little strength, but they have kept God's word, and they have not denied the name of God. That means you don't need a whole lot of strength to keep the faith. Because for you to have little strength, but yet keep the name and not denying the word, you don't need a lot. He said, even though they are being attacked by the people that live in the synagogue of Satan, there are people that profess to be Jews, but they are not. This is talking about all the people from the previous churches I've talked to you about, who are in the house of God, causing others to stumble. People who are the embodiment of Satan. But the Bible said, still, the church of Philadelphia has kept the faith. God said he will let these enemies come and show reverence to them at their feet. They have patient endurance. And for that reason, Christ said he will keep them from the trial that will come all over the earth. And then he told them that they should make sure nobody takes away their crown from them. Because along the line, whilst you are living right, Satan will come for you. Listen, you who is under the sound of my voice, Satan will come for you. If you have good works before Christ, he will do everything possible for you to lose your crown. But Christ said you need to stand firm up to the end. And he said if you are able to do so, what will happen is that he is going to make you the pillar in the temple of God. And then he will write his name on you. My goodness. And then the name of God will he write on you. And you become the pillar in the church. Think about that for a moment. What does a pillar do?